Just Desserts. My name is Renee Smith, and my guest today is Jerry Butler. Hi, Jerry.
Hello.
You ready to learn something about fractions?
You bet.
Oh, great. Well, there are lots of children's books that would be great to read with your kids about fractions. This one is called Give Me My Half, which does some elementary things with fractional pizza pieces.
Oh.
And then this one is called Fraction Fun, and it has actually a lot of recommendations for things that parents can do with their kids.
Cool.
It talks about money, and it talks about drawing pictures so that they can see fractional pieces. So it's not just pizza parts, because a lot of times we get stuck on just using pizza parts for fractions. And so this has a lot of good ways to that other things are broken into fractions, and I would highly recommend that.
Cool.
But today we're going to play a game, and we're going to go back to one of our favorite manipulatives,
Good
the old domino.
Yes.
And we're going to play a game called Box Score.
Okay.
And what Box Score is going to help us learn to do is discover when a fraction is already in simplest form and can't be reduced.
Oh, cool.
And when it can be reduced. And so what we have done here is we've just drawn on a piece of paper a box, and it has the numbers 1 through 8 in smaller boxes, and then it's got a column for tens.
10.
Okay?
Okay.
And there's a reason for that.
I'm sure.
And we are using, for this game, we're using a set of double 9 dominoes.
Okay.
But what we've done is we've taken out all of the 0 dominoes, all of the
Oh,
ones
the
that had blanks.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a fraction with no denominator or numerator.
Right.
So that's, and we're going to treat this like it is just a fraction. Let me get one that's a little more obvious. Like this one is 4 over 6, and we're going to always use
6.
proper fractions, and proper fractions are the ones where the numerator or the top number is smaller than the bottom number.
I see.
Okay? If I had turned it over and it was 6 over 4, now I've got more than the whole number 1. I have 6/4, so I'd have 1 2/4 or 1 1/2.
Yeah.
So we're always going to play this game
Big
with
number on the bottom.
with proper fractions.
And
With
that's
the
called a proper
proper
fraction.
fractions.
I did not know that.
There you go. This is improper when the top number's bigger.
Oh.
This is proper when the top number's smaller.
Cool.
Okay?
I didn't know that.
Since I've drawn the 4/6, I have to make a decision whether or not 4/6 can be reduced to simpler terms. Well, I know that 4 and 6 both have 2 in common, so I could divide 4 by 2 and 6 by 2. So this one is not in simplest terms.
Right.
Okay? So what I'm going to do is, since it can reduce, I'm going to put it over here in the tens column because it can still be reduced. It's
Okay.
not in simplest form.
Okay.
Okay? If it had been 4/5, which wouldn't reduce,
Yeah.
then I would put it in the 4
Oh, I see.
box. Okay? So now it's your turn.
Okay. Just grab one of these guys.
Uh-huh.
And it is, well, I want to put the big number on the bottom.
Right?
So that's 9, 6 nines.
6/9.
And that is divisible by
By.
3. So therefore I put it in the tens column.
Because it can reduce.
Okay, can be reduced. So boom, there we
There
go.
it goes. Okay? And we just keep going like that on our separate maths. Oh, here's a special one. 5 over 5.
1.
1. So this is not in simplest form either, is it? It can become the whole number 1. So, ooh, I like those. They go out there.
Oh.
Because here's the deal. When you're done, all of the ones that are in your ones box that were reduced and had a 1 as a numerator would only count for 1 point.
Oh.
All of the ones in the twos box that had a 2 for the numerator or the top number and were reduced would be in the twos box, and they would be worth 2 points.
I see.
All of the ones out here in the tens place are worth 10 points, and so that's going to give us
you
the
want
biggest
those.
score.
Okay.
So we want the ones that we figure out can still be reduced.
So if they can be reduced or if they equal 1,
They go out here.
They go out there. Okay.
You want to try one more?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, easy peasy. 2 over 6. So that can be reduced. Still goes.
Still goes out
Bingo,
there.
right there.
Bingo right there. And at the end, we total up our score on our
Okay.
mats.
And 10 times each one of these.
Absolutely.
And, okay.
So
cool.
that's what
It's
we
easy.
want. We want them to end up out there.
I like the little dots though because it's real easy to visualize.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always liked to when I was little learning math. I liked the dots, so I could actually
Count.
kind of touch
1
them
to 1.
and count them. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
called one-to-one correspondence, and it's a really good skill for kids. I know.
Yeah,
All of these
well, of course.
big vocabulary.
No, but that really helped me as a math learner to touch like that.
Yeah,
really helped me.
absolutely.
The way I learned.
I think a lot of kids do. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for joining me.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today on Just Desserts. You can find more information on My Kids Turn. Let's have some cake.
Yeah.